Hello everyone, Pat Dorsey here, Umpqua Signature Fly Designer. Tonight we're going to tie the Medallion Midge. This fly came about shortly after I invented the top secret midge and uses a very similar abdomen construction, but a much more realistic thorax area. We'll begin. I have a Umpqua 101 clamped into my vise, and I'm going to tie a jam knot out of 8/0 uni thread. As I mentioned, the abdomen is constructed similar to that of the top secret, and we'll take a piece of 6/0 white thread and we'll advance it rearward towards hook bend with symmetrical touching wraps. Once we get back towards the bend, we'll advance the thread forward. Rather than counter ribbing this fly, we're going to actually take this white thread and go in a clockwise rotation with a medium tension. The hardest part about this fly is getting a clean segmented abdomen. With the correct tension and using a new piece of white thread for every fly, that seems to take care of that problem that most fly tyers encounter with the abdomen. The thorax is tied out of material called Medallion sheeting. And this is medium dun in color. And we'll advance our thread back to about the 50% point on the hook shank and tie in a piece of Medallion sheeting that's about 1/8 inch in diameter. For the wing pad, we'll tie in a separate piece of Medallion sheeting, letting it extend up over the other two pieces of Medallion sheeting that will be used for the wing buds. The thorax is tied out of superfine rust brown. Midge pupa, prior to emergence, they have a robust thorax which contains the wings and the legs of the emerging adult. So we're going to place a nice little ball of dubbing right in that thorax. Looks like a little miniature football. And we'll pull the wing beds forward. Pull the one wing bed forward, take 2 material locking wraps. Pull the front wing bed forward, take 2 material locking wraps. Pull those out of the way, then we'll pull the wing pad over the top. Take 2 material locking wraps. Then we'll snip the materials. We'll pull back the rearward wing bud, front wing bud, and then we'll whip finish. Some patterns are very generic looking, and some patterns are very realistic looking. So when I designed this pattern, I was looking to create a super realistic looking pupa pattern. We'll trim the buds. And then the final step is just to round the buds off. Simply taking the scissors and just trimming off the corners. And a good sharp pair of scissors is critical on that. But there you have a completed Medallion Midge. Truly one of my favorite patterns. Typically when I see that a midge hatch is in progress, I'll typically fish this mid-column with a size 6 split shot, just by indicator, to about 1.5 times the depth of the current, and just try to keep my fly right in that correct feeding zone. I hope you have as much faith and confidence in the Medallion Midge as I do over the years. Have fun at the vise.